Welcome back into the Doctor's Lounge. I'm your host, Dr. Hal Schurz, and every week, myself and my co-host
Good morning. How are you doing today? All right. And today I'm going to give you a gift. And this is not just give the local people. This give people worldwide. This gift is called a 999 breath. And Medi breath. That's what it is. Medi breath is meditation breath. That's what it is. And we have altogether we have a lot of modules. But I want to give the probably first two breath techniques so that I can take home, and I hope this will help everybody to, number one, strengthen the immune system, number two, to get out of the pandemic fears, number three, to get out of the anxiety, the panic attacks, number four, when you have any problems, any surgeries. Some of our students did this technique. They were panic, they were faint, they were dying. But they begin to learn, remember that Shifu taught them the breath, and then they revive themselves. There's so many of them benefited from this. I think this worldwide, just breathe. This is my word, always say that. And then this will penetrate into every house. I hope everybody will benefit. And I hope this will reach at least 1 billion people to 7 billion people. Is the best. And what I see is that it's simple, it's not that complex, but at the same time, it's really save lives. Okay, not just to help people release stress, not to help people just from the panic attacks in the office, not only just help people who get interviews and then they get panics, and not just to help people who are having panic attacks or anxiety when they take a test or when they have some sort of conferences. These help people from everywhere. You know, I remember one of my students, Patrick Berry, and who is UFC fighter. Of course, a lot of people probably know him and from his wife, and he trained his wife. His wife is Rose, and who is also the number one and at UFC and in the women's weight division, women's low weight division. What they call it? Straw weight something, or featherweight or whatever. It's like 130 something pound, 120 to 30 pound, and I don't never understand the words of the weight. So, and what I see is that this will help people tremendously, and every spectrum of life, and every walks of life. Doesn't matter in a hospital, under surgery, or you are a doctor who get ready to do surgery. I remember one of my students, and his name is AV, okay, and I just use initials. And he's a neurosurgeon, and he was in hospital doing surgery. But he always get tired, always just he could not finish the whole spinal cord surgery, and before finish he always take a break because he's so exhausted. But after he training with me, this is what he said: Shifu, you changed my life forever. You have changed my life forever. I always wanted to do Kung Fu when I was a kid, but never had a chance. But until I studied with you. And he did private lessons with me for probably about 2 years. And every time I went to do a surgery, It's not only I can finish one surgery, I can do 2 consecutive surgeries. Never happened in my life. But now I can do 3 in a day. I couldn't even finish 1 in the past. I had to take a long break, really, just because I was so exhausted. You can see, it's not only this, also save other people's life. You understand? And one of my students, who is all cancer, a physician, and chief physician in Utah, and he told me, since I studied with you, all my patients, I told them, nobody should accept you have 3 months, you have half a year, you have 1 year to live, because nobody have the right. Let's start just to breathe. And all his patients, even though he still does, all these chemicals, which I'm not very, very fond of, but they last much longer. And nobody is going to be dying in 1 year or half a year or 3 months anymore, because he refused to let the patients take that kind of conceptualization from other doctors. And he re-educated them. And we all started with that just breathe. It's a beautiful thing. And I want to see, at this moment, the Chinese New Year, I want to give it to the world, each one of you guys. And I hope you will benefit. Let's start. The position you do is that you can do sitting, or you lie down. Okay, you can lie down, no problem. All right, we're going to do 3 first set. If you do sitting, you want to do kind of like very straight. You don't have to lean too much, otherwise you lie down. Okay, if you always feel comfortable, that's okay too. But I would advise most people like me sitting very, very comfortably, and put your 2 thumbs together. The lot of spinal cord movements I want to see is a lot of people probably don't know that, because over here I want to get oxygen, I want to get energy penetrated into the spinal cord, into the brain, into the hypothalamus, into your pituitary gland, into your pineal gland, and also from the sacrum all the way to Beihui occiput, that soft spot over here, and I want that whole alignment. And then to really, really line up. Okay, the physical line up, also geometrically, the mind lined up. Okay, spiritually lined up. This is very, very important. And I want to see, and let's do that. Okay, I want to see 2 thumbs together. First, just take a few breaths. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Now, next one I want to see is the quick breathing. Okay, 6 times breathe in, 3 times breathe out. Okay, follow me. I want your ribs expand. Breathe in. How many times now? How many times now? 6? 7? 8. Hold it. Breathe in. Out. Let's start again. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe in. Breathe in. Again. Hold it. Breathe in. Breathe in. Okay, good. Now, one of the things you notice, I breathe in and then I breathe out. Breathe in and then breathe out. And then I pause. I pause for 3 nines. So everything is about a 9. I call 999, 999. So we do 3 9 sets, okay, of 9 breaths. And then in the middle, we do 3 9 pauses. That'll be 27. 3 9 is 27, right?
Yes.
3927. Okay, that's Chinese. 27. Okay, I just make sure I counted right. So, and then you're gonna do deep breath to 1 time. Second one, I want to do deeper, double 9s. 9 and do another 9. You sort of like the first 9, just breathe. Second 9, let your energy shooting up to your, this is called a 风池, all the way up at the base of your spinal cord, the 3 triangle. Okay, or the base of the hypothalamus, pineal gland, and pituitary gland, and go up all the way to your 百会, 100 meeting points. It's acupoints, 100 meeting acupoints. So I want to see shooting up, just shooting up, all the way to another 9, and then go down. So this is all acupoints. The acupoint meridian system. If you put the needles into these points, and then you do surgeries, you don't have any pain. You don't need any anesthetic things at all. Anesthesia, you don't need that at all. I did the surgeries with my patients and with that needles. So you can see it's very, very effective because that's really shooting the energy, shooting the, called endorphins and serotonin. We shoot a lot of great energy. We are production factory over here in our body. We need to use it. So, and then you do 18, and then you just let it go. Let everything go. Remember, during the whole time, you don't have time to think of anything else. You don't have time to shifting around, drifting around, because you are breathing. Because especially when you do 27, some people hold 27 is tough for them. But some people can, for me, I can hold about 2.5 minutes to 3.5 minutes. But most people cannot do that. The longest I can do is 5 minutes, hold it. And most people just go freak it out. So what I see is as you go, you develop. We start with the basics. If you cannot do 27 seconds, or 3 nines, you can do 2 nines, start with, or 1 9 start with. So that's what I advise for this breathing. And this will tremendously help you. And I have I used to be a patient, and if you call her patient, and she will be upset with you. Because I never been patient. I'm healthy. I used to mess up, and now I'm all the way healthy. And this lady lives in Hawaii, but she's all healthy. She's all healthy oriented. She thinks healthy. She moves healthy. She eats healthy. She go to the ocean healthy. She does everything healthy. So she becomes a healthy farmer. That's what it is. So what I see is that you can see human being can change. And you can totally renovate, totally transform yourself, and that's what I'm here for. So, and I want to do one more time so that you can remember. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to introduce the second set. Okay, is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, do you remember all this?
Yes.
Okay, can't remember this, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do one more time. David, do you remember all this? Okay. Okay, all right. Let's do it one more time. Okay, and we go from here. All right, we're going to do 3 kind of deeper breathing. 3 in, 9 out, 12. Okay, and just deep breathing, and then we start the process. Okay, put your thumb together. Breathe in. In. Hold it. In. Again. Hold it. That's twice, right?
Yes.
One more time, okay?
Yes.
One more time, okay? Hold it. Okay. Good. Okay, so we did twice. I hope you guys remember, okay? Practice. One of the most important things is that we got to do this every single day. Every single day. We're going to do it 3 times. Every single day. Okay, why I say that? Because it's all about Kung Fu. What is Kung Fu? Explain.
Kung Fu is when you work very hard at something and consistently practice it, treat it with grit, lots of perseverance, lots of self-awareness, lots of dedication to it, practice it over and over and over again until it becomes the most highest potential quality.
Wonderful. See? We're coherent. All right, now, what I want to see is if you do that every single day, 7 days a week, what I want to do is very important environment. Environment, don't get too many chaos. There's a lot of things in front of you, a lot of things behind you. I want to see something, a room, an empty room, quiet. Or just like a tree, in front of the tree. Because tree give you oxygenation, and you really spit out, you spit in, you guys exchange with each other, help each other. You give the trees, the dioxide, and the tree give you oxygen. What a beautiful thing, to do. So you really become a friend with the tree. So that's one I see, number 1. Number 2 is that if you can face the east or south. South you face the Mexican Gulf. The Gulf of Mexico. There's water. The water give you wealth, give you chi, give you a lot of flow. The water. It's a beautiful thing. It's just an image. And then behind is a mountain. What is the mountain behind you? North. What is the mountain behind you? Blue Mountain. Smoky Mountains. You have Blue Mountain right behind you. So you're solid behind you. The water flow in front. South or east. Why east? Because you're sitting west. You face the east, so you're kind of coherent. So basically, look universal coherence. And those are just my suggestions. You don't have to follow, okay? But you can follow, it'd be great, okay? And then it's up to you. So now, one of the things is that if you can, if you want to get music, I don't suggest the rock and roll music, okay? I don't suggest any, some hip hop. No. Okay, what I suggest is a bell. Dong. Give that a calm vibration. Dong. That kind of music. Okay, that's what I suggest. Or you can get something very, very quiet. Like the bass. Dong dong. Okay, so those are music. Okay, you can if you want music. If you don't have to. Okay. Now, otherwise just quiet. Remember, during the time you don't have to get the cats running around with you. It's disturb you. I know that there's a video, a monk. Has a lot of cats running around, and he's, I see, he was not he really tried to, but he, break him at least 3 times when I saw that video. But the other people don't see. I saw it. He broke at least 3 times. I counted 9 times, more than 10 times. If the tiny one I can see because his mind went away and he come back. And then other people don't see it because I do meditation so long. I see exactly what he's doing. So, and he doesn't have to give the appearance everybody can see. So don't get all kind of cats around you and the dogs running around you. Just let them go, let them play their way. Do it on your own. Okay, don't get your grandkids, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your grandmother, your whatever, come in to bother you. Just during the time, it's your quiet time. Okay, don't do that in a car. Because this breathing is a little bit sometimes a little bit hyperventilating, but it's different from hyperventilating. But I do not suggest that doing the car. Why? Because when you do it, you're not really concentrate. What I want to see your mind set. It's very important. It's totally conscious, totally beautiful mindset, totally flow, into it, and totally conscious of it. Okay, that's very important. It is meditative. It's totally into meditation. Because during that whole time, you don't have time for anything. Thoughts, emotions, chaos, something. You don't have it. You don't have time for the panic attack. You don't have time for the anxiety. You just don't have time for it. You're totally involved with what?
Breathing.
With your breathing, conscious breathing. Your energy begin to flow. When you do that 18, you see your spinal cord, you will see the hardness on your spinal cord. You do. Especially sometimes when people are not used to that 27 seconds, 3, 9 seconds, 3, 9, 9 seconds, 9, 9 seconds, that hold. And then normally they can a little bit dizzy, a little bit off, a little bit hot. But that's a good thing, you will see. And then when you revive again, you gasp for air. Especially when you do 27, do another 9, put another 9, put another 9. That'll be beautiful. Yes, you can do longer, okay, if you want to. Okay, but right now I only do 27 for this segment. Next segment, and we start with the 29, and then we're going to do 36. After 36 is what? 45. Okay. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, we start with 27, 36. Okay, 45. I forgot. Basically, so 3 9s, 4 9s, 5 9s. Okay, you go all the way to 6 9s normally, and but we just do 3. Okay, 3 times. Okay, for the time. How much time we have? Okay, we should have time for this. Okay, what I want to do also, we introduce you and how to do the next segment. Next segment is slightly longer. We did that. This is introduced to this radio audience before, but I didn't do that formally and every step of the way. And now I'm going to do every step of the way to really give you a little bit clearer instruction. Okay. Same thing. You sit straight, legs got to be sitting out. Your feet on the ground. If your feet is too hang over there, you're not relaxed. I want you relaxed. Okay, you can put if your legs is short like me, and if the chair is too tall, you can put something like bricks under. Okay, connect with the earth. All right, that's very important. Second thing is that before that time, is same thing. You're gonna do just kind of do 3 to 6 breaths to come, to meditate, and then get into that breathing. The breathing is like this. You breathe in, 9, breathe out 9. Breathe in, 9, breathe out 9. Okay? And then you hold it for 3 9s. Okay? And the second round, we're going to hold for 4 9s. The next round, we hold for 5 9s. Is that okay with you? If you don't have any objections, let's start. What do you think? Thank you. All right. 2 thumbs together. Deeply breathe. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. out. In. Out. Now, next one, we're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Now put your thumb together. In. Out. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. We'll have one more set, right? How many sets we did?
I lost count.
I lost count. All right. Let's do one more set, okay?
Please.
好嘞。好嘞。In. Okay, so that's one set of breathing. So, David, remember anything? The whole set? How much do you remember?
How much do I remember?
Uh-huh.
More or less everything we did, but
Good.
not everything, I'm sure.
Sure. And we start with breathing, just meditative breathing, just calm breathing, in and out. In, probably take about 9 seconds. Go out a little bit longer. Okay, we just, you can do 9 or 9, or can do a little bit longer when you breathe out. Just relax. Now, so, and then we begin to do breathe in, out 9 times. And breathe in 9 times, breathe out 9 times, do 9 times of 9. And then we hold for 3 9s. Okay? And then we're going to do it again. Do 9 breathe in, 9 breathe out. And then we hold for 3 9s. And then we do it again. Breathe in for 9 times. Breathe out for 9 times. And then we hold for 36 times. Okay, and then we breathe in 9 times. We breathe out 9 times. And we do 9 of them. Okay, and then we hold for 45 times. That's a 5 9, right?
Yes.
Good. 59 45. Yeah, that's right. I have to use Chinese to count it. All right. So that's it. And then remember, within the time we do the holding, and then we have a really deep breath, and then really deep, all the way spinal cord breath, and then we collapse, and then we start it again. Okay. So and that's what it is. So that's the second set. we don't have time to repeat the second set anymore. Basically, the second set is calmer, easy to doze off. Okay, because you become so calm, it's going to be easier to doze off. However, what I suggest, just let it doze off. Don't worry. Why? Because during that time, that is the best rest you got. That's the best rest you got. Because that rest, it's not like you're sleeping in bed, and with all kinds of dreams, all kinds of chaos, all kinds of things. But that is the good organization, good calmness, that give you some silence, give you some clarity in the mind, some clarity. And after that, just like a fraction of a doze off, fraction of a doze off. Why? Because you need it. You need it at that time. Because your brain, really, with all that is hyper, and need some rest. And then sometimes it will doze off. Just let it go. And then start again. Don't worry about it. Just start again. And so, you can do 3 times of the 9 breathe in, 9 breathe out. Hold 27, 36, 45. And you can do longer. Okay, you can do 5 or 6 times of that. Instead of 3, you can do 6 times. But you increase your holding time also. This is the best way to instigate your immune system. Give your energy, boost your energy. After you do that, do you feel any warmth at all?
Yes.
Good. You should feel some warmth on your spinal cord. You should feel some energy rise up. As you do longer, you really boost up your immune system. Really boost up your energy and frequency, and really get the signals larger and much more broader. Your energy begin to expand, and this is the best. This is the best hospital in the world. It's an internal hospital. The best clinic is inside. The original factory who produced you. The original factory. That's from little tiny cell. Split. More stem cells, more production. At this moment in time, we have, just for that few minutes we have, each minute have 100 million cells die. And we give birth to new cells. And 300 million cells rebirth. Remember this rebirth. You're not copy the older doctrine, older thoughts, older emotions. You build new cells that are full of energy, full of vitality, full of conscious potentiality. It's a beautiful life, isn't it? The heavens here, not anywhere else. You can do that. Thank you. All right, good job.
Whether cruising the strip in a 57 Chevy or taking the family on a vacation in a 71 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser, you need to tune in to Classic Cars with Steve Ronaldo and Jim Weber every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. on americaswebradio.com.